Oh, no.
What?
All right. I know I have your theme. I've got your theme right here.
Really? The Kinks.
Yes.
Here he is. He's the overseer of the Wine Academy of Utah. He is Jimmy Santangelo, and you want to go to wineacademyofutah.com for all kinds of great information and events. And if you want to train to be a sommelier,
Yep.
You do that very often, train people?
We do, yeah. We're just finishing up our level 1 for a group over at Urban Hill, not only with their staff, but also we had 26 people. Usually it's like 12, 14.
Wow.
So we pretty much doubled it.
26 winos.
26
Professional.
for educational
Professionals,
purposes.
Yeah. So, Jimmy, what have you got for us today?
So today we have Sugar House Distillery, a local distillery here in Utah. And James Fowler, owner over there, does a great job. They make bourbons, they make rye, they make single American malts. They also have some cask strength and some other specialty labels. But today, I'm really excited about featuring this today. I'm going to throw it up on the camera here. This is their bourbon, and they've always had their bourbon since 2013 when they first distilled it. But this, and I'm not sure if you can see it, but we have a nice picture of it online. Straight. This is a new labeling term called straight bourbon.
What does that mean?
We use that when we have at least 2-year age whiskey in there all the way up. This has always been, so this is the bourbon, this is the deal. 75% corn, 20% rye, 5% malted barley. In order for a whiskey to be a bourbon, a few things by law in the country have to happen in order to make it. You have to have the majority of your grain to be corn, so at least 51% or more has to be corn in your mash bill.
This is 75.
And that's 75. And then you also gotta age in brand new American oak barrels. What Sugar House has always done was done a aging regimen and blending of at least between 3 and 5-year-old barrels age, and then different sizes. And the unique thing that Sugar House does, which I think is brilliant, that's where this beautiful color typically comes from. They use these really small barrels, 15-gallon guys, and that kind of falls in a little under the 2 years. So it gives it's like the bouillon cube to the whiskey. It gives it this like concentrated, beautiful color and flavor. Really tasty stuff. I'm such a fan of Sugar House. I can't even tell you. But the labeling has been exciting. They're going to switch over. Now you'll see the terminology straight on the rye and single malt. But this is the first batch of this new labeling in the straight. Yeah. And
That's a beautiful label. I love that.
I know. Their packaging's pretty good. Yep. And it's 46% alcohol by volume or 92 proof. And when you nose it, you do definitely get a lot of that wood coming out, the sweet oak spice, cinnamon. That's the rye punching through. On the palate, I haven't tasted this yet this morning.
There you go.
That's an eye opener.
Yeah, I'll get you in the boo-boo. You know what's nice about this, what I like, is that spice that really hits the top of the palate, that cinnamon streaking across, and that's the rye coming through. This is like I would call this a rye-forward bourbon. It's not a technical term. It's a stylistic term. Yeah. And as mixologists, we love this stuff because it really shows through a cocktail with other components. You can throw a vermouth at this. You can throw a juice at this. And this makes one of my favorite seasonal cocktails, whatever season I'm in, my favorite seasonal cocktail, the Brown Derby. It's a 3 to 2 to 1. It's 3 parts bourbon, 2 parts grapefruit juice, 1 part honey water. Add all those ingredients up in a mixing, shake that, strain it. Makes for a really good Sunday afternoon.
Oh, bourbon, oh, bourbon, oh, bourbon, oh, bourbon.
There you go.
It's a hit.
That's, what's his name?
Bob, well, not Bob. Kevin Klein.
Kevin Klein.
Bob's Burgers.
Mr. Odor.
Mr. Fish Odor.
Fish Odor. Mr. Fish Odor. This is very tasty.
This is very,
They have a package store at their distillery. We had the address there in the intro. And what's nice about it is they also do a great canned cocktail line. That is fantastic. They do whiskey sours in the cans with a little raspberry or the vodka soda with a touch of sweet and things of that nature.
Perfect. All right, there you go.